Mucha sal de los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar en medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo.
Since you don't love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus Daniel on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs would be missing no when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paying for Tucson. And they went on a world conquest, tearing you from me apart. Michael remained red, but still virtuous. Wait for me to better, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, hey. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Phillies.
What a dream's made of. Little sweat, little tears, little blood, little pain, little all of the above. What a dream's made of.
Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
So now into the box is Lorenzo Cain. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 136.
Now here's the pitch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Grounded to third. He's right there. And there's one away. So next to bat will be Peter Welch. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, here is Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Trevor Richards gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Bryson Stott. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got it, and there are two away now.
Batting first, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now at the plate here is Alec Bohm. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pat Valaika, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, number 25 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Seth Beer, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s, 18 homers, and 60 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Burns has compiled more than 180 innings of work and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2.
And he got him. One out, bases empty, and digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good curveball, strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. 0-1 the count. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Little chopper back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Onto the bottom of inning number 2, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry.
And stepping in, Bryce Harper. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Three and 1. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Beer will wait on it. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the left fielder,
No one on with 1 down. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So to get his day started at the plate, Robbie Kimball trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's set and the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Ready with another 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate now, Darryl Cooley, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Swings through it for strike number 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We play 2, all even at 1 apiece. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Corbin Burns makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, Chad De La Guerra. The pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Richards. First offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready now is Corbin Burns as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Corbin Burns.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Correa retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Manuel Angel, and it's fouled away. Struck out in his first at-bat. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Bryson Stott. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex. Whoa.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. Beer gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No